Hey, hey, boss. Hey, how are you today? It's your girl, LaShonda Henry here, aka Sister Sense. Always excited to share things you can do to work on your money, your marketing, and your sales goals too, with strategy and intention. So, again, we are going to continue the Finish Strong week as we talk about things that you can do to work towards your Finish Strong goals for the final fourth quarter. Yesterday, I shared with you some questions that you should be asking yourself to prep your fourth quarter goals. Today, and probably for the next couple of days, what I want to do is to talk to you about what I like to call profit pages. And I'm going to drop 4 profit pages that you should either have or consider working on in the next coming quarter. All right. So I'm telling you this as a fellow entrepreneur and a web designer. I build websites for clients. So there are certain types of pages that you should be creating to help you generate consistent revenue. Okay. So I'm going to break down 4 of those for you today. Now, before we get started, let me say, hey, feel free to share this out. Sharing is what it's all about, right? Tag your business besties here because we're about to really dig into some monetization and sales conversations, right? And of course, as always, if you're catching me on the replay side, drop into the comment box hashtag replays rock. All right. Feel free to chat with me. Tell me, let me know who you are and where you are in this awesome world today. Okay. Always love to chat with you guys when I go live. So, all right, let's dig into these profit pages. Get your notes because this is going to be a good one. The first one that I talk about as a coach, a consultant, a mentor is to have a call me page. So, everybody here, and feel free to let me know any coaches, any consultants, mentors, you talk to people on the phone, you help them virtually, right? Maybe you do phone calls, you do Zoom, whatever it is that you do, right? I always say have a call me page because when opportunities arise, when people come to you and say, hey, I see you, I like what you do, can I talk to you? I would really love for you to help me with dot, dot, dot. Are you ready for that sale? Okay. If you stay ready, you don't got to get ready when the opportunity comes. So, everybody here, number one, do you have a call me page? Mine is callme.sistersense.com. So literally, I call them my office hours. I do my call me calls on Wednesdays tomorrow. And I'm going to be working with one of my newest clients. She's from Costa Rica, which is awesome. I always love to hang with my international clients. I got clients in Suriname, in the UK. I got clients in Australia, all over the place, right? So being able to work with your clients virtually wherever, right, and monetize your skills and your mind is what you've got to do. Now, the conversation we had before she scheduled her call was actually in 2 forms. Number one, via email, right? So obviously, a lot of you are talking to people if they're reaching out to you via email, but you want to be able to communicate in other forms. Number two, via voice message. So she came to my website, sistersense.com, and I always say if you go to sistersense.com, right, you can click that gray tab on the right of the website and leave me a voice message. So she said, hey, LaShonda, this is who I am. This is what I do. I'd love to talk to you. How can we work together? I let her know how to go to callme.sistersense.com, and bim, bam, boom, she scheduled a session. So I always let people know there are different layers to this, right? If you want to talk to me for free, you can send me an email or you can send me a voice message. But once it's time to level up and do a 30-minute or a 60-minute or even a 3-hour VIP day session, that's when you can go to the website. So the first kind of page that I'm talking about today that you should definitely have as a profit page as an entrepreneur is the Call Me page, number one. Number two, the next kind of page that I want to share with you is the Join Me page. So, how many of you have training? How many of you have information? How many of you are consistently sharing what's up in here virtually? Right? If you're doing this on a regular basis, you'll probably eventually start to see certain people stay connected with you because they like what you do, right? So think about those things that people absolutely love that you're sharing and turn that into a subscription based opportunity so they can get that content from you on a regular basis. Okay. Hey, Denise. Welcome, welcome. Feel free to tag your business besties here, right? So I want you to think about, do you have some sort of a membership subscription based platform on which people can sign up and stay connected to you? Because continuity income is one of the best incomes when it comes to creating a sustainable business, right? So I have lots of mentees that they're connected to me via my mastermind over on sistasense.com/mastermind. So literally, when all the craziness started and everybody was in their house locked up in quarantine, I had quite a few people sign up during that particular time frame because I had a 6-month opportunity, right? And I had a young lady reach out to me and say, "Oh my gosh, Lashonda, my 6 months are almost up." But I love everything that you're doing in the mastermind. I need to stay connected. So I said, I got you. Go to success.com/mastermind so you can extend and you can stay in the community, right? Having something that is subscription based, that allows those true fans and followers that love what you do to stay connected to you is just smart when it comes to, again, creating a sustainable business, having revenue that comes in on a regular basis. Okay. Thanks for joining me, Boo. I appreciate you. Thanks for popping up in here today. Feel free to say, hey, 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 by the way, let me know who you are and where you are in this beautiful world today. So, subscription offers, continuity offers, having a join me page, profit page number 2 that I'm dropping on you today. And today is basically an opportunity for me to kind of have you think about going into the final quarter. What are some things that you can do to definitely feel like at the end of the year, you're there, you're arriving on some level, you've arrived and you've accomplished the things that you wanted, right? So yesterday I asked you 4 questions in particular when it comes to prepping the fourth quarter. Today I'm talking about 4 specific kinds of profit pages that work for me when it comes to consistent revenue. And they can work for you too, right? Are you missing these pages? Do you need to update these pages? Do you need some clarity or support around putting these kinds of pages together, right? So call me page number 1, join me page number 2, work with me page number 3. So at your core, what do you do? What do you offer to people, right? So if I go to your website, do I go, oh, this is cute, all right, thanks, and I walk away, or do I invest, right? Do you have a work with me page that clearly breaks down what you do and what you offer, especially if you are a coach, consultant, or you got some sort of service-based business? I think it was not yesterday, but the day before, I had a great session with my girl, Pam Perry. We talked about some smart things that you need to do to get yourself out there, to put yourself out there. And we shared ericalinspeaks.com. It's a website that I designed for one of Pam's clients, Erica Lynn, as part of her branding and launch campaign. And so on her Work With Me page, we're very clear about the different products and services, the programs, the one-on-one coaching that she offers. Do you have your Work With Me page set up, and is it clear? Okay. Because people always have questions about, they'll say, Lashonda, I'm trying to do ... How can I work with you? And I'm ready, right? I'm ready to be able to break that down for them. So I want you to think about that as the next one, okay? Do you have a clear Work With Me page? This is important, okay? Or some of you have it, but it's time for you to update it, okay? And the next one here is just as, if not, I think more important, because some of you guys don't have this one. A lot of y'all don't have this one. And that is a Keep Working With Me page. Because working with you is important. Keep working with me. Very, very important. Okay. So I'm a web designer. If you go to my sistasense.com website, you'll see different ways in which you can work with me, whether it be me building your website or graphics design or mentorship, the mastermind, all that different stuff, right? Just a list there. One of the things that I created several years ago, I actually changed the name, right? So first it was DFY, which was Defy. It was do everything for you, DEFY. And then I kind of modified it a little bit, and now it's GMD, which is Get More Done. So funny enough, one of my clients, I built her website last year. She reached out to me and said, Lashonda, I need extra hours because I need you to update some stuff for me. Is that still there? And I'm like, yeah. Go to sistasense.com/GMD. It's Get More Done, but I kind of call it my retainer hours, because there are people who, there's one and done, right? They need what they need from you and then they're gone, right? But there are people who honestly, they want to keep working with you on a monthly basis. So I have the GMD, Get More Done. And I also have something I call my insider circle. So every month I have clients who either invest in 1 or up to 3 hours of time with me, that we do a combination of two things. They get on the phone and they talk to me, or they say, LaShonda, do this for me. Right? This is another type of a continuity program. It's subscription based. So either people are paying on a subscription of either anywhere between $97 to $297 as part of the insider circle, or they've invested in 3, 6, 12, or 24 hours of get more done time. And a lot of times when they invest in that, they'll break it down, because some of these packages are a couple $1,000s. They'll break it down into a payment plan, which means that for an extended period of time, they are paying me on a bi-weekly or monthly basis. Okay. So when you think about, as an entrepreneur, how you're going to create a sustainable business, I always say it's not just about you getting new customers. It's about you getting those previous customers to come back for more. Okay. So that's something that I want you to think about as well. Hey, Monique, blessings to you, my dear. So awesome to see you here. So let's think about what it looks like when you put these things together. Okay. Okay. So interesting comment. Let me see here. It's thanks, but I don't entertain get rich quick schemes. I'd rather take my time to build something real. I'm just saying. Okay. So I'm not sure what I said that sounded like a get rich quick scheme to you, because I'd rather take my time to build something real, which is what I did. I've been doing this for 2 decades online, building websites, creating graphics, and mentoring clients around money marketing and sales. Nothing about that is a get rich quick. Funny thing enough, I like to say to people, oftentimes it takes 10 years to be an overnight success. And baby, I've been doing this for 20 years. Now, when I share my strategies, it's a opportunity for you to avoid some of the mistakes and some of the years that I had to put on trial and error learning how to do this. But I'm not talking about get rich quick. I'm not talking about schemes. I'm talking about you serving people in your area of expertise. Now, it could be that maybe you just misinterpreted me, and that's okay, because sometimes that happens. But what I want to make sure I'm doing is being very clear about what it is that I do, right? Because I'm here for those people who genuinely have a service to share. I share a service. I build people's websites. When they say I have a business, I need a launch, I set up the website. LaShonda, I need some graphics. I help them set up the graphics. LaShonda, I need a market. Okay, well, let's create some PDFs. Let's create some sales funnels. It's very specific things that I do. Okay, there's nothing turnkey or get rich about what I'm saying to you. So if you misconstrue that, well, baby, I can't help you. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, right? Just keeping it real, right? I'm just keeping it real. Okay. Okay. See. I got you. I got you. She said, she or he. Sorry, I think it's she. Denise. That wasn't for you. That was for someone who replied to my comment trying to sell me something on your page. Okay. Because I'm like, I don't do get rich quick. I don't know what that's about. Somebody trying to solicit you on the page. I got you, boo. They're going to come at you. They're going to come at you. Block them. Block them. I just was like, hold up. That's not what I do. I feel you. Nothing but love and light. But of course, I always have to make sure that I'm very clear about what it is that I do and how I teach, because I never want that to be misconstrued. So, anyway, as we went off on a little bit of mix up tangent, I got you, boo. Nothing but love and light, as I said before. The last thing that I'm going to do is just to simply ask you the question I always tell you to ask yourself is AIMS, AIMS, am I missing something? Right? So, for the next couple of days, as I mentioned before, I'm going to help you explore some things that you should be doing to really get yourself set up for success and intentionally look at the fourth quarter. Today and for the next couple of days, I'm talking about power pages. So, thinking about, for as far as your profit is concerned, do you have a call me page for people to legit get on the phone and talk to you as an expert, a coach, a mentor, consultant in your area of expertise. Number one. So do you have one? Yes or no? If you have one, awesome. Put that in the comment box. If you got to work on the Call Me page, that's number one. Number two, do you have a Join Me page? So are you in a space where not only are you getting one-off sales, but you're trying to make continuous, consistent revenue by thinking about those people who really value you and the things that they like from you, and they would love those things on a consistent basis. So when it comes to me, I said that I have a continuity mastermind because the people who consistently like to watch me teach and hear what I have to say, they're my mastermind. So every month, we can work on different things together. But you can say, well, I don't teach or I don't sell information. And I get that. Think about Amazon Prime. There are certain things that people purchase, like diapers. They need their diapers every month. They need their pet food every month, and they automatically get that on some sort of a subscription. That's continuity, right? Continuity doesn't necessarily have to be a mastermind, because you'll find a lot of coaches and consultants like myself. We have membership programs where we teach and share information. But that's not the only type that's out there, right? Subscription boxes are huge. There's this thing called, what is it? A Dollar Shave or something like that. It's a subscription box and it's huge, right? So think about for yourself, do you have a Join Me? Some sort of opportunity that for your true fans, they can consistently invest in you because they want to. Right? They want to get what you've got on a consistent basis. That's number two. Okay. Number three, are you missing? And again, feel free to say, LaShonda, yes, I got or I need to work on. Call me. Number one. Number two, got or need to work on. Join me. Number three, work with me. Right? So having a page, if people need information about how they can work with you, your services, your resources, your products too, a clear page where that is listed out. You can take a look at our amazing client, EricaLynnSpeaks.com, to see what we did for her. She absolutely loves her new website, and I do too. It's one of my favorite of the new. And of course, if you wanted to see my work with me information, you can always go to sistasense.com, SISTASENSE.com. Don't forget the www, right? And take a look at some of the services that I offer. My core services are my web design and graphic design services in combination with my training, like this one. I do these daily lives every day, but I do have workshops and masterminds and different things that I do behind the scenes in addition to this one, where I share a lot more information, right? Different programs and things. So work with me. Number three, do you have that? Or keep working with me, right? So when you think about the core offer that you've got, what happens when your program is over? What happens when your service that you said you were going to offer them is done? What do you have for them next? Because guess what? As you evolve and grow as a business owner, your customers evolve too, right? So, because I've been doing this for almost 2 decades, right? What I've learned how to do is to create pages where people can continue working with me, whether it be the Insider Circle program or my Get More Done retainer services. Those clients that need that ongoing support and want to keep on working with me, I've created pages for them. Now, here's the thing. A lot of you sometimes say, I'm not making enough, right? And what I've learned as an entrepreneur is that if you don't create the spaces and the opportunities and the packages you want people to buy, they're not going to buy, right? So when I was just selling stuff for like $50 and $100 and saying, okay, well, that's all I have, that's all I was making. But when I started to create things that were $3,000 and $5,000 and $10,000, then that's what I was making, right? You don't have a money problem, baby. You got an idea problem. Because at the end of the day, you as the boss, you as the entrepreneur need to explore how you can create bigger and better opportunities for yourself, because nobody's going to pay you more if you always expecting to get less. That's something that I'm not telling you because I'm talking at you. I'm telling you what I have to tell myself, right? I've got many profit pages that I've created, and I've taught different classes on different types of profit pages that you should have. But I'm going to dig into, like I said, for the next couple of days, at least a few of these that I want to bring to your attention, because we're going into the final quarter, and I want to make sure that you're doing everything that you need to do to work on finishing this year strong so you can start the next one even stronger. So make sure that you go over to sistasense.com/strong so you can learn more about about the 90-day Finish Strong Challenge. So over the course of 90 days, every 2 days, I send you an audio that has direction, marketing, and sales strategies that I'm doing in my business that you can emulate, that has things that I do for holiday sales, for Black Friday, for putting content together. I'm checking in like every day with you, or I should say every other day, because it's every 2 days you get a short audio message with me that's information packed for 90 days. It starts when you activate when you activate it. It starts. I normally like to get people to sign up within the first couple of weeks of the beginning of the final quarter, so that you can get that between now all the way up to the beginning of the new year. It's an exclusive for some of my participants in my Daily Domination program, Back to Business, and also the Move Forward Faster bundle. And if that's something that you need, if you need some support and direction when it comes to working on your business for the next 90 days, for the final quarter, make sure that you go to, again, SistaSense.com/strong for more details. So let's see here. It's a nice website. Love the colors. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. I just basically want to make sure that I can get you guys motivated to do what you need to do moving forward. Denise, I see you. She says, I've been an entrepreneur for 22 years. I'm a little behind on the internet these days. But my comment wasn't about you, Queen. I got you. Again, no worries. No worries, boo. Mwah, no worries. I definitely have love for my fellow entrepreneurs, especially the two-digit club, right? You've been in it for a minute, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years plus. And these things happen, right? We just got to be conscious of that and just just let it go and keep it moving. Keep talking, keep connecting, keep making things happen. But yeah, that's it, y'all. I am done. Denise, awesome to see you here, my dear. Monique, got love for all of y'all. And of course, I will see some of you, hopefully more of you, tomorrow when I continue this conversation. When I continue this conversation about Finish Strong. All right, y'all. Till tomorrow. Take care.